Hey there, incredible viewers. Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the most pressing stories shaping our world today. We've got a packed lineup of updates that will keep you engaged, covering everything from political dynamics and economic strategies to major global collaborations. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's get started. First up, let's take a look at Iraq and its evolving ties with the United States. You've probably heard discussions about the Coordination Framework, a significant political coalition in Iraq, and the latest news suggests a shift in their stance. Contrary to speculation, the framework has emphasized that there is no hostility toward the United States or even former President Donald Trump. In fact, they are calling the relationship one of friendship. In a recent interview with Shaffer News Agency, a key figure in the framework stated that they do not fear Trump or his policies, dismissing concerns about potential U.S. sanctions as baseless and unrealistic. That's a strong assertion, right? But here's the bigger picture. Baghdad and Washington are already maintaining a cooperative relationship, and Iraq is actively working to strengthen its diplomatic and economic ties with the U.S. in the near future. Now, here's where things get even more intriguing. Trump's new administration, should he return to office, includes some of the most outspoken critics of the Iran nuclear deal. Many in his team have openly condemned previous U.S. administrations, both Biden and Obama, for what they perceive as allowing Iran to expand its influence in Iraq following the American withdrawal. However, Iraq's current government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, remains resolute. They are determined to chart their own course and are unwilling to let external forces dictate their nation's trajectory. It's a complex balancing act, but one that will undoubtedly shape the future of Iraq and the broader Middle East. Now, let's pivot to Vietnam and its currency, the Vietnamese dong. While many assume that a weaker currency is detrimental to an economy, Vietnam has successfully leveraged its low-value currency as a strategic advantage. That's right, what seems like a disadvantage has actually been a key factor in Vietnam's economic growth. Just take a look at the country's export-driven economy. A lower currency value makes Vietnamese goods more affordable on the international market, significantly boosting industries such as textiles, electronics, and agriculture. Unlike other nations that rush to strengthen their currency, Vietnam is taking a long-term approach. Major appreciation of the dong isn't on the horizon anytime soon because the government is prioritizing economic stability and export growth over a stronger currency. It's a calculated and effective move that keeps the country competitive on the global stage. Looking ahead, Vietnam's role in international trade will only expand. With its rapidly growing economy and strategic location in Southeast Asia, the dong may gain value gradually, but for now, its primary function is to maintain Vietnam's competitive edge in global markets. This strategy demonstrates that sometimes what appears to be a weakness can actually be a source of strength. Now, shifting gears, let's discuss a bold policy stance from Donald Trump that has sent shockwaves through Iraq's financial landscape. Trump has reportedly issued a directive limiting Iraq's use of the US dollar, declaring that Iraq can only utilize dollars for specific purposes such as medical expenses, international travel, and government-related functions. That's right, businesses, stock markets, and daily commercial transactions are excluded from dollar usage under this directive. But why is this happening? Some view it as an attempt to reduce Iraq's dependency on the US dollar and encourage greater economic self-sufficiency. Others see it as a strategic maneuver to reinforce American influence over Iraq's financial system. Regardless of the motivation, this policy could have far-reaching consequences for Iraq's economy. This issue is not just about financial transactions. It represents a broader struggle over sovereignty, control, and the intricate web of international relations. How Iraq responds to these new restrictions could have significant ripple effects across the region. Will the Iraqi government comply with these constraints, or will they seek alternatives to bypass them? Only time will reveal the outcome. Speaking of Iraq, let's touch on some positive developments. Recently, Iraq's Minister of Planning, Mohammed Ali Tamim, met with the World Bank's Vice President for the Middle East and North Africa, Ousmane Diagana, and their discussion was packed with crucial topics. They explored funding opportunities for several major projects that have the potential to transform Iraq's economy. Among these initiatives are the ambitious Development Road Project, a proposed railway connection between Iraq and Turkey, and an electricity interconnection project with key regional players such as Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. But that's not all. Additional topics of discussion included water resource management, highway expansion, and even the modernization of Baghdad International Airport. These projects indicate a forward-thinking vision for Iraq's economic growth. The most promising aspect of this meeting is the World Bank's commitment to prioritizing Iraq in its long-term development plans. The institution has expressed a willingness to provide financial backing for these initiatives, signaling optimism for Iraq's path toward economic diversification and progress. For a country that has faced immense challenges over the years, this support could play a vital role in unlocking new opportunities and advancing the nation's infrastructure. From geopolitical maneuvering to strategic economic decisions, today's developments serve as a reminder of how deeply interconnected our world is. Whether it's Iraq navigating its complex relationship with the U.S., Vietnam leveraging its currency to maintain a competitive edge, or global financial institutions stepping in to support economic growth, each of these factors plays a role in shaping the future. The intricate web of international affairs demonstrates that every decision, every policy, and every collaboration creates ripples that extend far beyond individual nations. As we conclude today's discussion, let's take a moment to recognize the resilience, adaptability, and interdependence that define our world. Even in the face of challenges, there is always room for progress, innovation, and cooperation. Thank you for tuning in, amazing viewers. If you found today's deep dive insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. And of course, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your opinions in the comments below. Until next time, stay informed, stay curious, and keep exploring the incredible world we live in. See you soon.